What's up, everyone? It's your boy Scott. Welcome to the Scott Reports. Today I'm very excited to bring you a video about Boku no Hero Academia because I really want to bring this back to the channel. Doing a little bit of restructuring, and I've loved this series from the beginning, and I still do, but you know, time came in, but I brought Promised Neverland back. I want to bring Boku no Hero back, and I think now is a good time for it because Boku no Hero is kind of in a weird spot. You know, for the majority, I'll be talking about chapters 169 and 170, but I want to do some discussion. I want to talk about things that's going on overall with Boku no Hero Academia, as far as, you know, the new villains that we're getting, the state that the heroes and the rest of the characters are in a very interesting theory that I have, because Boku no Hero's in a weird spot at the moment. I mean, if this was the anime, you probably would see where we are right now as filler. And the thing is, it'll be good filler, just like how we actually got, you know, the filler or the original content episode with Sue back in, you know, the summer. But the reason why I say it feels like filler right now, and hear me out, is because the spot that we're in right now, we're not really dealing with a big topic or, you know, anything that's really involving the main story. This is basically after the overhaul arc and the looming presence of the League of Villains and the presence that's beginning to be felt. But we're also using this time to catch up with other characters that missed out in the, you know, the battle that they had against overhaul. We got other characters getting development, such as Endeavor, Bakugo getting more development, as well as Todoroki, seeing other schools again, seeing other people from the UA getting in and getting a little bit of shine, even if it's just doing things like having a dance off, and the death of Night Eye, Eri, you know, and Bakugo and Mirio, you know, these three coming together and forming some type of bond, and Aoyama acting really weird. So even though we don't have a big story going on with Boku no Hero right now, we do have a lot to chew on still that's building, and I don't know what you really classify this arc unless it's moving to that now. But one of the biggest things that people are talking about is Aoyama and his weirdness. Is, do you think he's a traitor? Me, I don't. I think this is a big red herring. I don't think he's a traitor at all. But I think what he is doing is he's either trying to get Deku and Uraraka together in his own weird little way, or he might be jealous himself and might just be seeing if Deku's up for the challenge and taking her from him and his classy ways. But more along the lines, he's probably trying to help in some type of weird way. The thing is, way back in the sports festival arc, you know, he kind of checked Uraraka like, you like Midoriya, don't you? So I could see it being like a crush there, you know, him in his own way, you know, stalking and checking out Deku, trying to find a weakness in him or find out if he's worthy of her love, so maybe he can slide in where he fails. I don't know, but I think this is his own little story itself, but I don't think he's a traitor. I still think that is yet to be revealed. I think as long as this traitor thing has been going around, it's going to be big when they finally reveal who it is. I mean, you could probably even write it off and just say that the traitor was actually from the League of Villains. The girl that can consume the blood. Oh my God. I mean, she is such a impactful character, and I can't not remember her name right now, and I'm sorry about that. But the real reason I mentioned Aoyama is I feel that it's going to be some type of connection to him and a new villain that we're introduced to by the name of Gentle. And he has a sidekick by the name of La Brava, who looks like a Powerpuff Girl. And this new villain, he appears to be obsessed with cutting the perfect scene. For the views, of course, because, you know, now in this day and age, social media, videos, YouTube exposure, and things like that is what makes the world go round. Somebody who's just out doing just a normal thing or a mishap or something can go viral and blow up the world, and this is how this guy wants to exceed from the top. So why do petty crimes where you can do crimes, get it on camera, get exposure, and get people to come after you? And we don't know his ability yet, and it looks like he is probably not too nice to this La Brava girl, as he just spilled tea on her like it was nothing in the middle of his monologue. But it would be interesting if he, I mean, we've already seen, you know, some type of time type of power with Night Eye and things like that. But what if he has like the ability to cut, you know, the perfect scene? Like, cause you know, even though she was recording, what if he has like the ability to like edit or something? I don't know. It'd be kind of weird. I'm pretty sure that has nothing like what his power would be. But the reason why I mentioned this character is because of his ways, his kind of demeanor and the way he has the tea and everything and how classy he is, and look at that, and look at how Aoyama's been acting as of late, you know, with him at the lunch table, setting up the table, you know, eating the cheese, saying I don't eat at the lunchroom with the rest of these people because I bring my own gourmet food. It could be very interesting if these two are related, and you know, he has a belly laser and he wants to be the star of the show, but everybody just kind of passes him off, and now you have a villain who, and we see these type of villains all the time, you know, the make the world burn villains. I know ever since Dark Knight came out, that's just been a term, but he's extra, and he is very extra, just like Aoyama, and he's doing this for the popularity to get himself up, even though it always makes a good villain when they have a goal in mind. He's like, you know, he robbed this place and the heroes came and he took them out, and he was like, you know, I'm not doing this for the money. I mean, yeah, we can keep the money, but the reason why I'm really doing this is to get exposure and get my name out there. And what I'm trying to get to is something that I don't think that we've touched on in Boku no Hero Academia is villain parents. Because these people out here with these quirks, they're people just like everybody else. We've seen Deku's mom, we know his father's out there who we still don't know too much about. We just know that he possibly had fire powers, if I remember correctly. We've seen Bakugo's mom and dad, we've seen Arawaka's mom and dad, we've seen other family members like we've seen with Ida and his brother. So, you know, people are definitely out there with these parents, but we haven't seen villains with kids yet, unless you want to kind of take a father figure approach and look at, you know, One for All and Shigaraki. But we haven't seen a villain home, and what I'm getting at with Aoyama and this villain, we never seen step parents as much either. I mean, Endeavor, he can't be classified as a villain because, you know, he's still a hero, even though what he did was scummy. But that doesn't mean that all of these homes are perfect. So what if this guy is Aoyama's stepfather, or maybe we could even have a home where it's a villain parent and a hero parent too, or maybe they were together and had a fallout and had a divorce or something like that. So how groundbreaking and amazing that will be for Boku no Hero to actually tackle this type of route where one of the parents isn't exactly on the side of good. And I can see this guy being like Aoyama's either father or stepfather, and Aoyama right now, because of the influence that he has at home, maybe some type of pressure, he may be at odds, and the reason why he's acting so weird right now may be from the influence of this person who could be his parent, saying, you know what, you need to find your true roots. I don't want you to be a soft hero. I want you to be a villain. And again, it's all speculation, but it's fun. But I would really love to see that. I would love to see that type of aspect in Boku no Hero Academia, because again, we kind of saw it with Endeavor, but again, Endeavor isn't classified as a villain. He's just a jackass, and we can even see that he is starting to change now and wanting to be the symbol of peace that All Might was, and learning how to do that because he knows the world isn't too keen on him, especially trying to fill the shoes that All Might had. But imagine the conflict that a child would go through if he had one parent on one side of things and another parent on another side of things, and he might be visiting, he might have to stay with this parent as a villain now. So in order to uphold to the standards that this guardian or whatever is holding him up to, is maybe the reason why he's acting weird. But guys, let me know what you thought of that theory in the comments below, and I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Again, I just want to touch base with you guys, speak with Boku no Hero Academia, and as 2018 roll along, I really do want to do more of these discussion type of videos, hit you guys with that, with more of my thoughts about certain topics, what I think is coming up. Reviews will still be here, but if I can, I want to do more of these as well. So definitely let me know what you think. I really appreciate your feedback. If you like the video, go ahead and drop it a like. If you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's 9 shorts of content for you to indulge on this channel. As I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.